Well, hello everybody and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. My name is Tammy and today we will be doing our oracle reading for the week. And what this is because I know we do the tarot reading on Monday. I like on Friday to do this so we get a little extra guidance. And it's kind of like if you think in terms of your guardian angel sending you an email. What would they want to say right at this time? So that's what this is about on Fridays. Before we get started, well, first let's talk about the crystal here. I always like to display a crystal because you know I'm a crystal freak. This is called spirit quartz. Isn't this gorgeous? And spirit quartz, it's very high vibrational. And it does work with all our chakras, and it just has such wonderful, wonderful energy. And you can pair this with so many different crystals to really do some really, really cool work. I was actually working with this last night. My energy's been kind of off lately. You know, I had the ear problem. So I just wanted to use this to kind of align all my chakras and really clear some energy. I also used, and I do not sell this in the store yet. If it is something you're interested in, because it is on the kind of rarer side, you don't see a lot of it in like, I don't want to call myself a rare crystal dealer. I try to do a little bit of everything. And I mean, my shop is pretty relatively new, so I'm adding new inventory constantly. So anyway, I worked with this, and then what I did was I used, this is black kyanite. This is a black kyanite blade. And I have tiny ones of these, smaller ones, in the Your Natural Healer store. You don't need one this big. I usually use this one on Reiki. Even on distance Reiki, I can utilize crystals. But I will go ahead and I kind of sweep away all the negative energy, and that can be attachments and things like that. So all negativity, black kyanite gets rid of. So I was meditating with, well, I did this first. I cleared everything. Then I meditated with this. Then at the end, and these are the ones on sale. I think this one is just a little bit bigger, but they're 4 inches long. They're selenite sticks. And selenite is great for, they call them wands as well. And you just take it and you kind of do like a sweeping motion, but you kind of, start wherever and you can't see my whole body, but you just kind of go down everything. And what this does, it removes any negativity that's in your aura, which yes, this has already done this, but selenite is the stone of pure white light. So this also creates an invisible cloak around your auric field, so nothing negative can get in. So I love working with these two. I use this in my all my Reiki sessions, including distance sessions. I always use these two stones, always. So I really digress. The more I put the spirit quartz, I put that out so you guys could just kind of get a look at the crystal. All right, so let's go ahead and get housekeeping out of the way since I'm going off on crystals here, and I'm sorry, I love crystals. Really the only housekeeping this week is the July special, and that is the chakra assessment, healing, balancing, and activation. So what that is, you have until the 31st to purchase it. Once you purchase it, I will send you an email with an attachment that is a chakra assessment. You'll fill that out, get it back to me, and you'll also at that time tell me if there's anything in particular you want worked on. And then what I'll do is I will do Reiki on your chakras. I will be using the black kyanite. I will be using the selenite. I will also be using my beautiful pendulum that I use for both in-person and distance sessions. This helps me, along with my intuition, to determine if a chakra is balanced or not, if it's overactive or underactive. So then after I do all that, then if I needed to use any crystals, I use crystals and everything. So by the end of the session, your chakras will be clean, they will be activated, and they will be balanced. So even if you order it on the 31st, you might not get this session until a couple days later. And then at the end, what I do is I'll send you an audio file of the session and if I found anything and all of that. Other housekeeping, this is the norm, is if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. We've been hanging at 373 for weeks now. Smash that subscribe button, guys. Show YouTube that they are not going to hold us back or anybody back that's trying to provide, information and provide a service for you guys with their stupid algorithm. And yeah, it's based off of comments, and you should always like a video because that helps the video get placed more on people's feed. But the two things that they have these analytics, and the two that they hit or show the biggest are number of subscribers and watch time. And watch time's pretty easy to get, subscribers not so much. So if you would consider subscribing, and this is for any YouTuber you watch, hit that subscribe button. You can turn the notifications off. This way I'm not blowing up your phone. Nobody else is blowing up your phone. I get it. I don't want people doing that to my phone either. I turn my notifications off. So if you would consider subscribing, thank you in advance. And for those of you who have subscribed and are still with me, I appreciate it so, so much. All right. Now what? Today, our oracle message, or our email your email from your guardian angel is, and I'm going to butcher this, is coming from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. And I love this deck, and as it says, blessing, guidance, and enlightenment from the divine feminine. And it's just the beautiful messages, beautiful cards. So that's what I am going to read from today. So I'm going to place this piece of spirit quartz over here. Oh, and really quickly, I'm trying not to hit the camera all over the place. My K2 pyramid, if you know anything about K2, it is so rare. It's found in one place on the earth, in the K2 mountains, which are the second largest mountains on earth. And they border Pakistan and I think it's China. And it's only found on the Pakistani side. But because of the elevation and the weather conditions, it's very, very, very hard to get. It's very, very rare. I got 2 more of these pyramids in. They are a little bit bigger than this one. And I was going to swap them out. And I was like, nope. So, anyway, if you're interested in K2, man, that was the first thing when I did Weatherford Trade Days last month. The first crystal I sold was they're not identical, but it was the same size and everything. The first thing was the other K2 pyramid. So I suspect it'll go fast again. I think I will have gone ahead and turned it on as available on the website. So if you're looking for K2, I have it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. And there I go, hitting that stupid handle. I got to get Ed to look at this because this is awful. I mean, I have a hard enough time shuffling, and now I got this thing stabbing me every time I move. So for those of you who are new, what I will do is I will draw 3 cards from the deck. I will lay them out. You will use your intuition, whatever card that you're drawn to. You're not going to overthink it. You're just going to go with your gut. And that's going to be your message for the week. I will then do a brief reading, and then these will all be timestamped. So if you pick the right card, you don't have to watch everybody. You can go to the right. But when you're finished your reading, make sure you go to the timestamp called Reiki Hug. And what that is I always do 2 minutes of distance Reiki healing at the end. And yeah, it's only 2 minutes. That's why I call it a hug. But it is for your highest good. It is it is Reiki energy for physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual healing, whatever you need. So don't don't miss out on that. All right. Now, I got to shuffle them this way. And I'm sorry, again, if I hit the camera. You guys, for those of you who don't have, or this is your first time here, shuffling this way, you'll see cards fly all over, and then I end up got to do the video like 20 different times. So yeah, so I need to start working on the chakra, or not the chakra, the zodiac readings for this coming August 1st. That's right around the corner. I didn't realize it. And the last two came to me in dreams. I haven't had anything come to me yet. So, let's do it soon. All right. I'm going to try to move around this camera. I'm going to put the cards down and then I'll put them out nice and pretty. I don't think we're going to have room for the deck with the way this camera is. Normally I pull the camera back a little bit more. I wonder if... There we go. Okay. Well, that helps you guys, but that still doesn't help me from getting jabbed, as you see. And there we go. All right. Get these as straight as I can. Let's see. I'm going to have to pull my chair back a little bit. All right. There we go. All right. So using your intuition, you are going to pick one card, either the left, the middle, or the right. You're not going to think too much into it. And let's go. So if you chose the left card today, you got Bamboo Moon. All right, so what is Bamboo Moon about? Well, the first thing is that you need to realize that nothing in life, and in your life, or anybody for that matter, truly, nothing is a mistake. Everything is given to us, and I know this one is a hard pill to swallow, and I say that all the time. Everything, because there's some really crap stuff out there that can happen to us. Everything happens for a reason, and, ultimately it is meant for our highest good. Even though we might not even understand in this lifetime why it happened to us, okay? But with that being said, everything has its perfect time in life. So, so many times, especially when you're younger and let's say you're single and, I'm never going to meet anybody, and you kind of start to get a little bitter and discouraged, and you kind of maybe feel like time is running out, but it's not, because the universe has a plan for you. Now, I'm not saying that there's this, and this is what I used to think of as a kid, that God had this big book and he stood like at this podium and he would look up Tammy, and on this day, this is going to happen. This day, that's going to happen. While I think that there are things that, they're supposed to happen to us, we do have free will, which you think of every situation that you do from the time you get up in the morning. When you hit that alarm clock, how many choices do you have? You have the choice just to turn it off. You have the choice to hit snooze once, hit snooze twice, hit snooze 10 times. You have the choice to get up right then and there. We have so many different choices. But divinity or divine timing is real. And if you think about divine timing, if you really truly believe in the philosophy that everything happens in our life for a reason, for our highest good, then divine timing is perfection, okay? And, it's always at play, no matter what is going on in our life, whether we're starting something new or whether we're letting go of something or someone or trying to change a habit. It's all happening in divine timing. It's a flow. So I think that maybe you're getting a little discouraged. I don't know. Again, this is a general reading, and I forgot to tell everybody this, that It might not resonate with you, and that's okay. If it does, you take your right hand, place it on your heart, and say, yes, I claim this for myself. But you're struggling a little bit, and you may be getting discouraged, disgruntled, bitter, angry, definitely discouraged. And I don't know at what point, because, as it moves on and you fester more, this, continues on. So what your guardian angel is really trying to tell you is you need to trust in the universe, okay, first of all, and that everything will happen to you if it's for your highest good and at the time the universe wants it to. And one of the cool things, and that's kind of neat about the moon, because the new moon, or moon, is about, especially the new moon, is about manifesting new beginnings, and then the full moon is about releasing and things like that. And then bamboo is really cool. When bamboo is in its early stages, it's like slow, it doesn't hardly grow. The first 5 years of bamboo's life is just like nothing happens. And then all of a sudden, bam, these deep roots, and that's what we don't see. There's these deep roots in the ground, and then the bamboo starts shooting up. So what we don't see, if you were watching this piece of bamboo, is the roots growing deeper and deeper. And what's the roots do? Think of a tree. It makes it stronger. It makes it stable. So whatever is thrown at it, whether it's wind or rain or a heat wave, it has the tools to handle it because its roots are strong. And that is the same for you, my friends. Your guardian angel wants you to know you need to realize that even if something is not happening as fast as you want, it is happening in divine timing. It is happening and will happen at the will of the universe when you are ready for your highest good. If it's even meant for your highest good. So try not to get too frustrated. Try not to get too down on yourself. And if you start to get frustrated, I would work a little bit on your root chakra. Come back and ground yourself a little more. Work on your root chakra. Work on your stability, your strength, your security, and just check that root chakra to make sure it's not getting underbalanced or overbalanced or anything of that nature. I have a wonderful root chakra affirmation video if that's something you're interested in. But definitely, again, always meditate, but maybe meditate on your root chakra a little bit this week, but don't get discouraged. Remember, things are happening like those roots in the bamboo or the roots in the tree. Things are happening that you can't see. The forces of the universe are at work. And if that tree is meant to grow or that bamboo is meant to grow, it will. And when it does, it's going to be ready for all the beautiful things and all the bad things. All right? See you at the Reiki Hug. All right. Middle card. You got Hear the Yellow Tiger Mother. Right off the bat, in my head, I hear solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus. Hear the Yellow Tiger Mother. What this card, look at her. She looks pretty, what is that, a club? I don't know. Oh, no, that's one of those Oriental, I thought it was a club. Oriental, like guitar ukulele things. This card is definitely about solar plexus. I'm even getting in my head the strength card in tarot, which is a major arcana card. And your guardian angel is really wanting you to know that even in times of chaos, you need to be strong and bold. And chaos could be anything from just like disorganization. It could be chaos to where a lot of negativity is going on right now. But the universe wants you to know that no matter what these challenges are, and that's what they are, there's a lot of challenges. And I think it's coming more on a really personal level, and that it might be causing you to not necessarily cower, but maybe you're a little bit there. And that's why I said solar plexus, because you need to realize how powerful you are. Hear the yellow tiger mother within you just roar like the lion. Okay, I know it says tiger mother, but I'm thinking lion, king of the jungle. Confidence, inner strength, not egotistical. There's a difference between confidence and being egotistical. Your guardian angel really wants you to dig deep. When you start questioning your own confidence and I just can't do this anymore, dig deeper. And if you get to the point where you're just like, no, I can't. Nope, can't dig anymore. You need to, I'm sorry, there's that stick again. You need to meditate this week. Solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus. If you love crystals, work with some peach moonstone. That peach moonstone is going to help raise up some of that confidence. You can work with some, if you have citrine as well. Citrine's wonderful. Tiger's eye is great as well. If you don't have any of those, I don't have citrine in the store, but I do have tiger's eye. I got some beautiful, gorgeous yellow tiger's eye. Stunning pieces. I got some beautiful tumbled tiger's eye in. I have some spheres of tiger's eye. And I also have peach moonstone. But don't doubt yourself. You are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. And I'm going to say that again because you really, really need to hear it. You are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. I want you to close your eyes and say to yourself, I am strong. I am confident. And you can open your eyes. Anytime this week you start doubting yourself, if you can't go and meditate immediately, even if you can't close your eyes, say in your head and say it like you mean it. Say it with conviction. I am strong. I am confident. And if you have to scream it out in your car while you're driving, you can yell, I am strong. I am confident. You need to believe it and keep saying it. Every time you look in the mirror this week, I want you to look in that mirror and say to yourself, I am confident. I am strong. And then you can walk away from the mirror. But every time you walk by one, you need to say that because you need to hear the yellow tiger mother within you that pulls out that strength. You have a beautiful, strong energy in you that is not overbearing. It's not aggressive. It is perfect. We all have it in us. But sometimes we lose that little bit of confidence. And whatever this is that's going on in your life, whether it's a person, place, or thing that is causing you to feel this way, once you gain your confidence back, then you need to ask yourself, okay, why is this happening? And do I need to remove myself from this? Or do I just need to realize that, say if it's somebody saying things to you that are making you lose your confidence, that's not you. That's a reflection of them. That's their own weakness. So you know what? You just need to then with that, if you can't remove yourself from them, you just need to remember in your head that is all them. It's not you. But again, just remember, your guardian angel wants you to know, be strong. Be the lion in your jungle. That doesn't mean you need to be mean. That doesn't mean you need to be aggressive. That doesn't mean you're bossy. That doesn't mean you're egotistical and that you walk around like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Make sure it comes from the heart space when you do it. But my friend, as I said, you are so much stronger than you realize. And that's the message I keep hearing in my head. You're so much stronger than you realize. You're so much stronger than you realize. And there's nothing more I can really add to that. It's true. One of the things you can do, I'm going to turn on the light. Give me 1 second. And you can actually do this during the Reiki Hug. I'm going to give you an assignment for the Reiki Hug. Normally I tell you to clear your minds, but while you're receiving your Reiki healing, I want you to focus on yellow light entering in that solar plexus, okay? But then I want you to make sure your feet are touching the ground. So if you're laying down, I do want you to sit up during the Reiki Hug. It's just only 2 minutes. Make sure your feet are planted on the ground. And then I want you, when you're doing the body scan, I want you to kind of like roll back on the heels and kind of then like move your feet and feel how that's all different. And then put your feet flat down again. And feel that stability under your feet. And when you do that, you've got the whole world underneath you. You are on top of the world. The whole world is holding you every minute of the day. There's no reason you shouldn't be strong. You are strong. You are powerful. You are capable. You are confident. You got this. All right, I will see you at the Reiki Hug. All right, right card. Let's go ahead and see what you guys got today. Princess of the Autumn Harvest. What a pretty card. The first thing I think about of the autumn harvest is just that, the autumn. Summer is kind of ending. That's when kind of the end of the growing season is happening. That's when a lot of the winter squashes and the corn and things like that are being harvested for the winter. Okay. Your guardian angel, this is a great card. So if you chose this, and I forgot to say this in the beginning, if this card resonates with you, I want you to take your right hand on your heart, take a deep breath in and say, yes, I claim this for myself. Your guardian angel wants you to know a beautiful, divine blessing is coming your way this week. This is going to be something awesome. The kicker, though, is I'm in my head, I'm hearing, hold on. Don't get them so excited. It's coming, that's for sure. But for a few of you, it could be many of you or most of you, I'll just say for many of you out there, you might not even realize it's a blessing till like halfway through the week. And then you're like, oh my God, this is so wonderful. And then you'll appreciate it even more. You'll be like, oh my gosh, why didn't I see this a couple days ago? Obviously, the universe, remember, everything happens for a reason. So don't go, God, I'm so dumb, if only. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. We don't live in the past here. But in order for this to happen and for order for you to really see it, you need to make sure your heart chakra is open. Okay? Open. So heart chakra, there's a lot that goes on in the heart chakra because the heart chakra bridges the upper and the lower chakras. So the heart chakra, as we all know, the first thing we think of is love. It's self-love, compassion, kindness, gentleness to yourself. But it's also love, compassion, empathy, kindness, gentleness to others. That includes animals, situations, Mother Nature, everything. love in its purest form for anything. If you're feeling like your heart chakra is not open, like maybe if you're dealing with any kind of grief, or maybe you've been feeling a little sad, do my pink energy healing guided meditation. But this isn't going to be, while yes, you need to make sure that you love yourself. Now, this is, the heart chakra is always, associated with the color green, but it's also pink. And pink deals, when we're dealing with rose quartz and things like that, that's more inward. I want to see you really work with some green. If you're not really focusing on your heart chakra, add more green food to your diet. Wear the color green. Decorate your space more with green. Even if that means you got to go out and buy a plant this week and have it in your space. Green crystals. Oh my gosh. I'm having like a total blank. Green calcite. I got to go look at all my green crystals. I can't think. What do we got over here? Tree agate, green tangerine, green tourmaline, malachite. How can I forget malachite? Fuchsite, green calcite, green fluorite, African jade, with lots of the green jades. Use, if you have any green crystals, I would keep a green crystal with you at all times this week. Keep that heart chakra open. I mean, your card this week, your reading is like so easy. You're about to be blessed. And in order to receive it, and as well as in order to appreciate it, you need to have that heart chakra opened and flowing. I want you to also make sure you're showing gratitude. Be thankful for everything in your life this week. Not just your family, not just your job, not just your home. I want you to be thankful for everything. I want you to be thankful for the roads that you drive on that get you to and from home to work and back safely. I want you to be appreciative of the rain that helps, water your garden or your grass. I want you to be appreciative of that barista that makes your coffee, or the cashier in the convenience store, that bags your snacks you bought for work. I want you to be grateful, but it needs to come from the heart space. So again, this is going to be fantastic for you. Blessing, a huge blessing. But you get back what you put out. Put out that love, indulge in green this week. And man, there's nothing else I can say for you guys. I hope everybody picked the right card this week. All right. We're going to go ahead and do our Reiki hug. I am going to get a singing bowl. We're going to do heart chakra. Let's get Frank. Frank is my heart chakra bowl. Put the little ring there. He needs to be dusted out. All right, this is Frank. All right, if you haven't already done so, make sure your cell phones are on silent. This is only 2 minutes. Ain't gonna kill you for 2 minutes. And then I want you to give yourself a quick scan of your body, starting at your head, working your way down to your feet. Make sure everything is nice and relaxed. No tension, no stress. This is your 2 minutes to receive distance Reiki for physical, emotional, mental, spiritual combination, whatever you need. Let's go. everybody. We went a little over the 2 minutes. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes, open your eyes, coming back into the real world. I had a couple people really like the rain stick. If you don't like it, let me know. I listened to it. I liked it, the last time I used it. But anyway, I hope everybody got something out of their reading. There were some really great cards, so that's good. Especially we had shadow work last week. So this weekend, I'm hoping to drop a new meditation. I was going to do it last week and I didn't like the way it sounded. So there's a couple parts I want to re-record. So I will be dropping a new guided meditation this weekend. So look out for that. I will see you guys on Monday. If not, also don't forget to check out the special for July. Get those chakras balanced. It's a great deal. My prices are so much cheaper than other practitioners. So, and I'm not trying to steal anybody's business, but, I really try not to price gouge, and that's with my crystals or anything. So if you need crystals, go to yournaturalhealer.com/products. With that being said, everybody, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste.